Shelly, the Thrifty Farm Mama here. I'm just going to do a quick what sold video. Welcome back to my channel, by the way. If you are new here, welcome. I am a very busy mom of 6, and I resell part-time on Poshmark and eBay. I probably put about 10 hours a week into my business, and I profit about $500 to $1,000 a month, depending on time of year, on how much time and effort I put into it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you 21 things that sold on eBay and Poshmark both. I don't sell as much on Poshmark, but I still make a decent profit on there. So let's start with eBay. This just sold a couple days ago. This is a Coldwater Creek. And Coldwater Creek is not the best brand, but this was a very vibrant zip-up lightweight jacket. Here's the tag on it. It's a medium petite. It was in excellent condition. And I only paid 50 cents for it at one of my local thrift stores. It was on their clearance rack, and I thought the colors were so vibrant. Somebody is going to absolutely love this, and they did. They paid $21.99 for it, plus shipping. So awesome. Next, I sold this Jones New York denim dress, and it was like a half sleeve. I actually kind of bought this for myself and just didn't like the way it fit. So put it up on eBay. Again, Jones New York, not the most popular brand to be looking for. It had pockets too, which I love. I love dresses with pockets. Dresses should always have pockets, but that's fine. So this sold, I took a best offer of $20 on this, and it was probably in my store maybe a month or so, and I probably paid a couple bucks for it at the Goodwill. All right, next are these DC Shoes men's cargo shorts. These have been in my closet for a long time, or in my store for a long time, probably a year and a half. I've had quite a few watchers on them. They finally sold, and they actually sold to Australia. So not only did they pay $22.99 for the cost of them, they also paid like $27 shipping. I do international shipping. I really think that that's a great option to offer people, and it's super easy. It's not difficult at all. So don't be intimidated by international shipping. Next, I sold these Under Armour compression shorts. You're not allowed to sell used underwear, so these are compression shorts. They were so bright neon green. I got these at the Goodwill outlet, and they sold for $11.03 plus, and I did free shipping on these because they were really light. They were only like 4 ounces. I play around with free shipping when I have a lighter item. Otherwise, I charge shipping on all my stuff. So these were just a men's medium Under Armour, and they were in excellent condition. So again, I got them at the Goodwill outlet, which is pay by pound. I probably paid maybe 35 cents for them. Next is, this was a buy that I did. It was kind of a trial and error thing. These are, I don't know if it's Mojo or Mogo. I don't know. They're magnetic charms. They go on these bracelets, and I found a whole bag of these at the Goodwill, at my local Goodwill, which is 45 minutes away, by the way. And it was like $6 for the entire bag of 12. So I'm like, sweet, 12 brand new little charms. I listed them on eBay. They have been listed for about a year, and this is the first one I've sold. Yay. I haven't even made my money back yet on the whole purchase because it sold for $6.43 and it was free shipping. It cost me almost $3 to ship. So my total profit on this was maybe like $2. So not super exciting at all. This was a skein of wool yarn that I actually had. This was mine, so it didn't cost me anything, and it was just cream colored. And the picture's not super good, but cream colored yarn. It was like 5 pounds of wool yarn. So I didn't know what to put it at, but it sold for $18.39, and it had several watchers on it, so that's great. These are great for making dryer balls and stuff like that. This, again, I got at the Goodwill outlet also, the same trip as the Under Armour. This is a horny-toed women's organic cotton zip front jacket. It had some wear to it. It has like the monkey fur on the inside. I paid $1.99 for it, and it had the hood with it. And I took a best offer of $15 on that. Probably not something I would purchase again. It's not, I mean, it's a nice brand and nice quality, but the size, it was not very good. I was actually surprised that I sold it as fast as I did. I only had it in my store for about a month. Next, another set that I got at the Goodwill outlet. This is an IKEA duvet and sham set, and these were very, very pretty. They were like pink paisley green, excellent condition. I find I do really well with IKEA duvets and sheets and all that stuff. So, and it was polka dot on one side and then floral on the other. Very, very pretty. And this sold for $45.99. And I did have free shipping on that. Usually when I do free shipping, I do not let buyers give me offers because I inevitably will get lowballed. And this did cost me probably 14 bucks to ship. So it did sell for $45.99. And again, I paid, I got it at the Goodwill outlet, so $1.59 a pound. It was probably 2 pounds, so maybe $3 or $4 for the whole set. So that was a pretty good return of investment there. These I also got at the Goodwill outlet. It was actually a shoe day the last time we went, so I got several pairs of shoes. These are just a pair of cute little black Lucky Brand ballet flats. And Lucky Brand shoes do fairly well. Lucky Brand jeans, not so good. Their tops, their boho shirts and stuff like that, they do pretty well. And their shoes do pretty well. So these were definitely less than a pound, and they were sold for $20.23. And I did have free shipping on them because they were less than a pound. I think I sold them to somebody in California, and I live in Washington, so that does not cost me very much to ship it there. This was a little dress that I got back in the fall, and it's Jelly the Pug. It was in excellent condition. It was so, so stinking cute. And I had this in my store for since the fall. I was really surprised. I was surprised it didn't sell faster. And I had free shipping on it. So again, I wasn't accepting offers. It was in brand new condition pretty much. I don't think it had ever been worn. And it sold for $22.99. And I think I paid about $1.50 for it. It was in with the Halloween stuff. I actually have one of my haul videos that I did. I showed this dress. Next, I bought these pair of Torrid vegan leather. They're just faux leather boots. I bought these at my local thrift store. They were brand new and never been worn. They still had the inserts in the bottoms of them, of the toes, and they were a great size. They were size 11 wide, and I bought them for $11, and you can see the tag. They normally sell for $84.90. And they did sell for full price at $44.15 with a $15 shipping on those. Next, I got these at the Goodwill outlet also, and these are Blondo, I think it's Blondovia or Blondovilla waterproof suede zip-up little booties. These were super cute. I actually almost kept these for myself, but I don't need them. So I probably listed for, I'm trying to think, maybe 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and they sold for $32.19 with $9.99 shipping. And most of these items I also had listed on Poshmark. So this shows you that things sell faster on eBay than Poshmark. They may not sell for as much sometimes, but they do sell faster. These I put up on auction. These are a pair of duck feet, Falster. If you find these, man, these are like $200 to $300 new. It's crazy. They have like these weird sticky rubber soles on them. These were a very small size, as you can see, size 36 here. And they did have a little bit of where like the stitching was coming loose where the tongue meets. So you can see like the soles are really funky. These I got at the Goodwill outlet. I knew they were good quality shoes though. You can just tell when you pick them up. So because they had some wear on them and I knew that they were in fairly high demand, I went ahead and put them up on auction, and they sold for $59.99. With shipping included on that. And I was able to just fit them into a padded flat rate for $8, so that was easy. Okay, lesson learned. I am not going to do hard goods anymore. I can't do breakables. I'm so bummed. And okay, so false graph, this is not this was totally like this was on a whim. I'm going to just try to sell this. This is not a sought after pattern right here. This is what? America Vintage Village, False Graph Village batter bowl. Now, the fact that it was a batter bowl is the only reason it sold. They are not very common. It's a 2-quart batter bowl right here. The pattern, not so common. I mean, it is common. Sorry, it is common. Not so highly sought after. Okay, I thought that I had packaged this super well. I bubble wrapped it. I put paper in it. I put padded those air-filled sacks. I put it in a big enough box, and apparently it arrived shattered. And I don't know if it's because it went all the way across the country to Florida. I was so bummed. This is the second larger breakable thing that I've shipped that broke, and I had to return, of course, all the money. And then, of course, you know, just being an eBay seller, I've had to deal with customers that aren't honest, and I didn't get super good pictures of the broken items. So then I'm like, was it really broken, or did you put your broken one in the box? You know, anyway, I gave people the benefit of the doubt. I didn't even bother asking. I just said, fine, here's your money back. Lesson learned, don't ship large breakable items. Now, I do have a few breakable things in my store for sale that I'm just like, okay, once these sell, I definitely am not buying any more breakables. I'm going to stick to what I know. Okay, next, let's move off that topic. Next, this pair of Levi's, 501. I know a lot of people are like, don't buy Levi's, don't resell Levi's. There are certain styles of Levi's that just continue to sell. 501 button flies always eventually sell. They don't sell for a ton, but they do sell. These were pretty short though. These were in excellent condition, as you can see, but they were short. They were 3630s, and I think, yeah, 3630s. So they sold for $27.59 with shipping. So that wasn't too bad of a price. And I know I didn't pay very much for these either, like a buck or two. So Levi's 501s, and also the men's Levi's that are skinny, like any of the like 505s that are slimmer fit, or the 514s or 511s. They typically will sell well too, especially if they're not just your standard jeans. But there's a cajillion pairs of Levi's on eBay and Poshmark, so you really have to be picky and be prepared to sit on them. I probably had these up for a couple months, so not too bad at all. All right, let's move on to Poshmark and see what I sold on Poshmark in the last couple weeks. Oh, look, another pair of Levi's. But these are women's Levi's, and they were size, so two good things. One, they are in great condition. Two, they are size 14, and they're perfect waist size 14. So you have, let me show you the perfect waist on them. Here we go. So they have this elastic band on them, so they fit a little bit higher up on the waist, and they stretch really well. What I have noticed with the 525 straight legs, though, is they do run a bit small. So like a 14 would fit more like an average day 12 today. So anyway, this item sold for $27. So my profit after the fees and stuff on this was $21.10. I paid 75 cents for these. So that's a pretty good profit. I am happy with that. Okay, next I sold this pair of FitFlop Super T canvas sneakers. I got these at one of my local thrift stores that was having half off of all their shoes. Yes, please. So I think I only paid like $3 for these, which was awesome. And they sold for $25 on Poshmark. I did not have them up for very long at all. Actually, they sold for $20. I had them for sale for $25. They sold for $20. I paid $2 for them, sorry. So my profit was $18 on that after Poshmark takes their fees out. And I think their fees are like 20%. This was another pair that I got up at the half price sale. These are called Allbird Wool Runners. And I didn't even know they were a thing. But again, you pick up certain things and you're like, hey, these are kind of quality shoes. I can tell these are good. So I did a quick research while I was there, and turned out that they do sell for like $100 new. So I knew that there would be a desire for them. And these, again, I did not have these listed for very long at all. I paid $1.50 for them. They sold for $28. So my profit was $26.50. Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't sell for $28. They sold for $35. After Poshmark takes their fees out, it's $28 minus the $1.50 I spent. My overall profit on that was $26.50. Hopefully that makes sense. I know numbers. These I got at the Goodwill outlet. They are a pair of toddler boys or girls. They're the Sanuk Vagabond canvas shoes, and they were brand new. They had never been worn. They still had the little plastic taggy on them. And these sold for $15, and I probably paid, I don't know, a couple bucks for them. Not even that. No. I'm sorry. It was at the Goodwill outlet, so I probably paid 50 cents for them. So I was okay with that. And look, another pair of Danskos. You guys, I love Dansko shoes. They always do well for me. The key is, of course, you have to find needed or desired styles, and they have to be in good condition. Danskos where the outside of them can look really good, but the soles of them can be totally worn out. So these had beautiful soles. As you can see, there's no wear on them whatsoever. And these were not in my Poshmark closet for very long, and they sold very quickly for $55. My profit, I paid $3.50 for these, again, at the half off sale for shoes. I don't think they recognized that they were actually Danskos, and I was like, yes, please, and thank you. So my profit on these was $40.50. So if you can get these at a good price, I would not buy these for, you know, anything over $10. But if you can get them for a good price, they will almost always resell. All right, this was probably my best sale of the last couple weeks, and this was a pair of Doc Martens, the Bandana Oxford shoes. They're a UK 7, so they're a women's 9. I actually bought these for myself, and then after I started researching them, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sell them because I'm not gonna wear these enough to make it worth it. Like, I don't want to wear them out and then try to sell them. So I went ahead and just listed them. I had lots and lots of watchers on them. They're like brand new. Like, they're barely even used, and they're so cool. I totally would have worn these in high school, like, but I'm not in high school anymore. I'm an old mom. So anyway, these sold for $85, and I paid $15 for them. So I paid up for them because my intent was to wear them myself, but I know how expensive Doc Martens are. And so I was willing to pay the $15. So even after that though, my total profit was $53, even after the $15. So that is pretty much it for my quick sales over the last couple weeks, and hopefully you enjoy that and you get an idea of just something different that sells. And if you have any questions, put them down below, or if there's any videos you'd like to see, put them down below. And if I get around to it, I get around to it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.